All right, it is our second red bracket match. It's going to be Myles the Great. Everybody knows Myles. And nobody knows Tetrasaurus. No, Tetrasaurus, fantastic. Longtime member of the community. And of course, as we mentioned, one time held the youngest max out record. So we got two ready players. I'm ready. The players are ready. Pumpy's ready. Odra Chess is ready. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And Tetrasaurus playing on Xbox, of course. You probably never saw anyone hold an Xbox controller like that before. But not really playing on Xbox. Playing on emulator. So emulator players, emulator play still allowed here in Classic Tetris Monthly. And I see no reason to change it. Tetrasaurus got a high board there while waiting for that J piece to tuck in. Finally got it. Just waiting for that long bar. And gets it. Tetrasaurus. And another one. There's one from Myles, 114. Myles, of course, with the roller. Chunky gloves there for Myles. I didn't realize how chunky the Myles rolling gloves are. All right, 159 for Myles, no burns so far. There's the first one. And a Tetris for Myles, 183. Tetrasaurus just has a big kind of mountain in the middle with nothing in column 9 and 10, but eventually took the long bar down the right and the J piece down the left just to bring all this down. Just trying to get the well established here on the right side, and finally does. And there's a long bar for the Tetris for Tetrasaurus, 157. Myles 232 through 46 lines. Still just the 2 burns here on level 18 for Myles. And Tetrasaurus with a big pile of squares in the middle of the board. 200 IQ burn there with the L piece. I'm just trying to bring this down. Finally going to get a long bar for the long bar hole. Oh, and create a left side well and get a Tetris for Tetrasaurus, 188. Hydrant Dude already into round 2. Both these players looking to take on Hydrant Dude, the former score world record holder. All right, Tetrasaurus is left side. There we go, able to get that J across and into the J hole. All right, Myles really kind of first real dig. I mean, not a dig, but just in a protracted burning situation. Open up in column 9 for a Tetris, but ends up having to take a few burns. And there is a long bar for the Tetris. Transfer that well back to column 10 where it belongs. And another one for Myles, 411 through 89, 329 for Tetrasaurus. Of course, Myles, probably the biggest, right? Classic Tetris TikToker. And it's really just him doing protracted digs on 29, just over and over. But that's what, that's what people want to watch. They want to watch the same thing over and over and over and over. When you think it's over, and then, and then it's not over. That's what's selling on TikTok. $468 for Myles, $403 for Tetrasaurus. Myles playing one row off the bottom, getting droughted here. There is a long bar for the Tetris. Tetrasaurus a bit high on the board. This is same piece sets. So when a sequence happens to one player, it happens to the other one. Of course, their boards will be in entirely different states, generally, but some people would argue that sort of nullifies the importance of same piece sets to some extent. Tetrasaurus going to take a triple here into 19. And just trying to find a good sequence of pieces here to just get free and open and... All right, just a couple of burns away. And there's a bar for a Tetrasaurus. Looks like finally going to be able to bring this down. 579 here on level 20 for Myles. 441 for Tetrasaurus with a clean, but a medium-high board, especially for 19, but no problem getting a long bar over. Bang, Tetris, Tetrasaurus, and another one. 495 on the right side of the screen. 581 for Myles the Great. And you missed another sneeze, so sorry to all you sneeze fans. Tetris for Myles, 637. And Myles set up again. Low on the board. Tetris, board a little jaggedy there. I'm going to take a square to burn over on the right. Tetris for Tetrasaurus. Myles setting up tucks on the left side, and bang Tetris, one for Tetrasaurus as well. So 113,000 point difference. I think Tetrasaurus missed a spin. So that's going to cause a little extra burning here. Opens up the right. Wants a quick long bar. Kind of medium high on the board. Pretty flat. Bang Tetris. Tetrasaurus 649. And another one, 680. So back by 106,000 points. I'm going to take some burns. Myles open. Bang Tetris. There's another one, Myles, 852. All right, 886 Myles. 703 Tetrasaurus. Tetrasaurus still with some burning here. No great place for a couple of these pieces in a row. But should be able to get clear momentarily. We're kind of running out of time and space before the level 29 transition. Tetrasaurus into 28. About 10 lines ahead of Myles. But back by quite a bit in score. So we'll see what Tetrasaurus is able to do post 28. I'm going aggro, long bar setup, column 9. And, gets that piece over to the left. There's one Tetris. The nice J to fill in that board. And setting up, there we go. There's one. And trying to set up for two, but can't get two bars in a row over to the right. And Tetrasaurus going to top out here on 29. Myles is already good here on 28. And Myles will get heart number 1. GG's to both. All right, players on same piece sets. It is game 2. Myles up 1-0 over Tetrasaurus. And looks like both are ready. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Grandmaster says, are these still same piece sets? Yes. You know, we encourage it where possible. Now, not everyone able to do same piece sets. It does require, it puts limitations on hardware, and you have to have special hardware besides, generally, if you're on console. So you can't use a lot of the Retron clone consoles. Those run off of emulation. So you'd have to, you wouldn't be able to necessarily always use the EverDrives and then blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, it's just, it's a whole thing. Oh, Pumpy, true. Pumpy says, I'm glad that we are paying out top 16. Maybe folks will invest in same piece sets instead of Pokemon cards. Tetrasaurus getting up a little high on the board. There is a triple. That'll bring the stack down a bit. And we'll see if Tetrasaurus is going to go for the Tetris and will. Column 4, 5 rows up on the board. Rals85 giving out 10 subs to the, Classic Tetris Monthly community? Is that what we are? Oh my god, we're a community? Wow. 10 subs being given out by Rals85. Thank you so much, Rals. 147 Myles, 156 Tetrasaurus. Moonch, Progtology, Herpla Megumi, Kafka Scat. Oh, Kafka's Cat, not Kafka Scat. That would be weird. Ursagovic, Ocean Man's Hand, Petey Moreland, Amos 1, and the Afflicted Kid. Thank you so much. Well, don't thank you. I mean, thank Rals for giving you a sub, and thank you for being here and watching. So that gets us really close. That means we should be at 222. So we just need, I think, 3 more. Is that right? We'll have to look. 241 Myles, 226 for Tetrasaurus. Here, we'll have to confirm here because sometimes this thing lags. $274 Tetrasaurus. $288 Myles. Myles with a long bar channel in the middle of his stack. Gonna stay open here, just working this down. Finally gets a long bar to throw in there. And open up the right side. Tetrasaurus with a long bar hole kind of in the same place in the stack. And there's a long bar. And bank Tetris for Tetrasaurus. 346 for him. 338 for Myles. Dev Boss with a $5 donation. Thank you so much, Dev Boss. Straight cash, homie. 414 for Myles through 100 lines. 423 for Tetrasaurus through 100. Tetrasaurus gonna Tetris. So a slight lead on Myles. Oh, kind of a miss or early shift there for Tetra. And a Tetris. But that will cause a few extra burn lines. Tetris for Myles, 464. Yeah, I don't know why that's not updating. DevBoss says, here's to your chicken sandwich. $495 Myles, 536 into level 19 for Tetra. Into level 20, 576 Myles, 593 for Tetrasaurus. Tetra has been slightly ahead most of the game. Both players doing a little burning here. Myles, though, will get back down, but and Tetra will too as well. Bang Tetra, 624. Myles long bar over to the left. There you go. You always worry about that one. Players sometimes do miss the fifth tap with the rolling technique, but not that time. And it's getting, less common among the more experienced rollers. They do seem to be getting more and more consistent, which is quite dangerous if you're not rolling. 680 Myles, 708 for Tetrasaurus. All right, so finally our sub counter is updated. We need 3 more. We'll open up another emote slot. Myles going to open up the right side. Kind of jaggedy board here. And, oh, rough sequence here for Myles' board. And just going into survival mode, but getting pieces around. Oh, that T is great for his board. And looks like Myles will be able, just needs one more properly shaped piece. He's gonna have to improvise there. Oh, there we go. All right, Myles looked like back to safety, but not getting a well-timed long bar. And there is one for the Tetris for Myles, 7-7. A lot of 7s on the board there for Myles, but 852 for Tetra. There's a when you think it's over moment for Myles. Myles back by a little under 80,000 points. Tetra on the center well against that center well Tetris. All right, Myles going to open up that right side. Bang, Tetris, 857. Tetra's got 969 with 3 lines to go until the level 29 transition. Gonna set up for that Tetris, can take a burn. There's the burn and the Tetris into 29. So we'll see what Tetra is able to do to add on to this score with the A12 and the max out. Myles 900 on 29. A little bit high for 29. That square is great for Myles. Oh, another square to the left. And open up on the right side for a Tetris. But where's the long bar? And Myles' board going to break down to level 30. So is Tetris. But Tetra is ahead when they both top out. So Tetra is going to force a tie game or a tie match or whatever you want to call it. There it is. 1-1. There's 2 players that are ready. I'm ready. Let's go. 3-2-1 Tetris. Oh, we got the Tetris trademark in the countdown bot. And don't forget, we do have a prize pool. That is the largest one we've ever had. If you want to contribute to that prize pool, you can do so with the Matcherino command here in Twitch chat or in the description of the YouTube video you're now watching. If it's still April or early May, you can contribute. And there are ways to do it for free. You don't even have to pay money. You can go in there and follow this and retweet that and do this whole thing or whatever. And it's a little annoying online tasks, but they add small amounts of money that add up to a big amount at the end of the month. So anything you can do to contribute to the prize pool helps make this whole thing more hype, more exciting, brings more attention, gets the interest of the players up. I know they're excited about it. Pumpy says, very rarely do YouTube viewers do sponsor quests. So there it is, YouTubers. You have been called out by Pumpy Heart. Not me, by Pumpy. You gotta do your parts. 145 for Tetrasaurus, 148 for Myles the Great. All right, super tied. In fact, for a moment, they have the exact same score, same lines. There's a Tetris for Myles on the left, not for Tetra on the right. People wondering, how did Myles the Great get his name? Is Myles the Great a famous historical figure or something, or is Myles his actual name? Both. It is both his actual name, and he is an important historical figure. Myles on the Vits waiting for the long bar, the delayed Vits, and of course, being punished by a drought. Okay, there it is. Finally, the long bar. And a Tetris for Myles. 313. And Tetra using that long bar for, well, filling over the left. I think Tetra is back by about, I don't know, maybe 10 pieces in the sequence. Oh no, just 2 pieces in the sequence. Okay, I see now. There you go. So they're yeah, about 2 pieces in the sequence. All right, Tetris for both. Now they're basically on the same piece, which is fun. But of course, the height of the stack and all that will throw that off. Tetris for Tetrasaurus, 433. 430 for Myles. Tetra with a tiny bit of cleanup to do. Henry SEG with a $5 contribution to the Matcherino prize pool. Thank you so much, Henry. All right, Tetris for Myles, Tetris for Tetra. And another one, Tetra 509, Tetra 546 for the Myles. Go to TikTok and look up Myles TG. You'll see some epic digs. All right, Myles is going to uncover the right side and bang his way into 19. 589. Tetra a bit high on the board, gets the long bar over that square and just needs a long bar for the left side. And there it is. Tetrising into 29. I'm sorry, 19. 549. Another one, 573. Scotto says, when you think the drought is over. And Tetra in a dig here on level 20, trying to bring this down. It looks like we'll be able to bring this down. All right, setting up that triple there. Going to open up the right side and establish the well where it belongs in column 10. I'm trying to avoid putting stuff on that gap, but not getting anything good to resolve it. There's the T finally. Nice long bar flat for the burn. Open again. Oh, gets that L piece over to the left. And finally, long bar for Tetra. So huge recovery and patience for Tetra. Very risky and daring. 766 for Myles. 658 for Tetra. Bang Tetras for both. And Tetra with some catching up to do. I think fair to say that Myles has a little more playability post 28. So Tetra needs all the points he can get right here. Oh, and hangs that T on the left. This is going to be so hard. Not recoverable. Top out for Tetrasaurus. Myles is ahead and gets heart number 2 on the screen. Tetra says, I thought it was over. And it was. All right, so it looks like both of our players have incremented their seeds and are signaling ready. So let's go to game 4. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. That's right, you can purchase a Raise Energy Sampler Pack for free and you just pay shipping. Use our coupon code monthly Tetris at ctm.gg/raise and they'll actually send $5 to monthly Tetris, so it does help us out. Got a lot of liquid options here. I guess I like liquid. Peyton is here, and somebody, Dan Weller, I think accidentally banned Peyton. So, you know, Dan Weller is a moderator on this channel because he's one of our uploaders and editors. And it must have like fallen asleep on the phone or left the phone in his pocket or something and accidentally banned Peyton. Chris says, can you redeem the code more than once or is it one per household? I don't know. You can try it and see what happens. All right, there's a dirty Tetris for Tetrasaurus. 1 row off the bottom, 99,000 there. 114 for Myles through 21 lines. Rhubarb saying you redeemed the raise thing twice. Don't tell anyone. Yeah, the LMNT or Element, I don't know what they actually, how they say it out loud, is the sampler pack is really good. There's some of the flavors I like. My favorite is the citrus salt, the orange salt, the raspberry salt, and the watermelon salt. The ones I don't like as much are the mango pepper one, or mango habanero, and the lemon habanero. And the chocolate salt is not as bad as I thought it would be. It kind of tastes like Yoo-hoo, maybe? And then they have, for the adventurous, they have an unflavored one where it's just the salt if you just want the pure electrolytes. 278 for Myles the Great, 249 for Tetrasaurus. Oh, Pumpy Heart says, stop enjoying chat. Myles capture, that was weird for a moment. Oh my god. That was totally weird. It's back to normal now, so don't worry about it, but that was weird. 304, I think he's glitching into the Matrix. Tetrasaurus kind of high on the board, gets the long bar over, just over to get that dirty Tetris and bring the stack down. $308 for Tetrasaurus, $362 Myles the Great. People asking me my opinion of the country of Belgium. Ask me in between matches, and I'll answer then. It's a Twitch exclusive, the Vandy AMA. Tetris for Myles, 409. Tetrasaurus with that J piece is a little bit awkward over on the left side of the stack. And just trying to bring this down efficiently, but back by 60,000 points. Bank Tetris for Myles. All right, we've got a problem on one side of the screen. So we'll see if that comes back. Myles, keep playing. And we'll see what happens. Pumpy says, keep playing, I'll fix it in post. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if that's on... That is not on me, but yeah, just keep playing. Sometimes streams come back from that. So we got Tetrasaurus at 438. We did see earlier that Myles was glitching into the Matrix. In the past, we've just had the score speak, and I don't know, I think I might want to revisit that. So Tetra, just keep on playing. Yeah, Pumpy will insert his own crappy gameplay. Nobody will know the difference. Tetra on the left well. And there it is, long bar over to the left for Tetra. 583, we don't know what happened to Myles's stream. Just get 2 million to be safe. Peyton with the $69 contribution to the Matcherino prize pool. Thank you so much, Peyton. Oh my God. What a legend. Almighty Pags with the $25 contribution. Thank you so much, Almighty Pags. You also subscribed yesterday, I think, and it was what, 6 months in advance subscription to the channel. That's crazy. Tetrasaurus at 675. If Myles is still able to hear this. Try to do our best to keep giving score checks every so often. He may be sitting there playing. Tetris for Tetrasaurus. 767. It's a bit asymmetric, though. Wonder if I should give score checks while one player is off, since the other player can't get them. I haven't thought about that before. Tetra gets that long bar over to the left and just spamming pieces over to the left, filling that whole thing out. Tetrasaurus 836 on 26. And it doesn't appear that Myles is coming back. A lot of times it does come back, but it's not coming back. And Peyton with the $4.20 contribution. Laurie gifting 2 subs to the community. That means we were 1 sub away from our new emote slot. Thank you so much, Laurie. 3443. Tetra 979. And setting up for the Tetris. And getting droughted and can't get the long bar to get the max out into 28. So 982. And Myles is reporting back with the B04. And Myles, if you can fix your stream and maybe keep that B04 on the screen. You're not live. You're not. This is what I'm getting. Oh, what happened there? Why did it end up... Something happened where it went away. And now we have it. I did refresh the stream. I'm not sure what happened. No. No one's making laws and rules in here about how it should be. Generally speaking, the way if we lose the capture and it's past, 20 or 30 lines into it, and especially if we're 130 lines into it, the score stands. And that's how we have done it. In the past, it's a long-standing thing of how we've done it. Because the problem is we can't just have people, saying, oh, my stream died. And then it doesn't count, right? I mean, that unfortunately is just not how we can do it. Because otherwise that becomes exploitable. And so that's unfortunately... It never dropped. I had no idea. I refreshed it and it didn't come up, and I don't know why there was a play moment or whatever. Not sure what happened on my side, but it does in fact count, and I think that is a heart number 3 for Myles the Great. And it's not the way we want things to be, but yeah, I'm not exactly sure why that happened that way, so poor Tetra indeed. And sorry it worked out that way, Tetrasaurus. But unfortunately, that is a thing that can be abused, and so we don't expect any of our players to do it, but just in the future, we want to not have people do that. So You know, if that option is completely off the table, then people will never do it. And even good people can be tempted and lured into things. But that has been our long-standing policy and approach to these kind of things, and the games do count if it gets past 20 or 30 lines or so. So there you go. So it's going to be Myles, 3-1. And Tetris puts on the screen, when you think it's over, it is over. So there you go. GG's to everybody. Tetra, I'm going to send you the shirt of your choice from our store, okay? They're just as a little bit of a thank you for your sportsmanship. So you just tell me if you want a shirt from our store, and I will be happy to send you a shirt from our store. And an exclusive sticker pack that I will send. So if you send me a mailing address, I'll send you some stickers as well. Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.